Now, going into this fight against Lamont Roach, I know there were reports of a potential fight with Lomachenko. Obviously, that fell through. What made Lamont Roach the next logical choice for you in your next fight?
He has skills. Even though he's at a smaller weight class, I feel as though Lamont have, and he's someone that's one of the guys that I actually started with, and came up with in the sport of boxing. Actually, is still doing well. Everybody that's started with us, really not in the picture right now. So people don't really, I won't say know him, but he definitely have the skills. Definitely a top opponent, and come March the 1st, everybody will see.
Now I'll turn things over to you, Lamont. Obviously, what was your reaction when you got the call from your team that this fight is on the table, and what was your reaction once it was finalized, knowing that this is the biggest opportunity of your career?
I would say my reaction was,
He's about to get paid.
that was one, no funny, that was one, but little do people know me, not to downplay, because the motherfucking offer was pretty chunky, but I had some chunky deals on the table too, so it's not something that we super jumped at, but when it came to my legacy, when it came to, putting on good shows for boxing and all that came together, of course I wanted to do it, and like he said, we came up together. Why not? Why not put on a great show? Why not show that we are two of the best fighters in the world on a world stage, on a pay-per-view card? So, of course, I was like, yeah.
Now you just mentioned, obviously, it's very well known that you guys, fought in the amateurs. You've had sparring sessions. Can you use any of those past experiences with Tank going forward into this fight March 1st?
He can't. He lost.
No, answer my question, bro. What I'm about to say, logically, even though I think I won both of them fights, not really. It was so long ago. It was 16.
Remember I beat you in our tournament twice?
You said what?
I beat you in the tournament twice. I beat him in the state, and then they did something
beat me in the regionals. They cheated in Baltimore and took a point from me, fool. Come on. We sent the video to the USA Boxing, and they said I should have won. They sent me to the Nationals. That was the only reason why I went.
And then I fought you again, beat you there,
right?
And
then you beat me.
There again.
Then you beat me.
In the same tournament.
Then you beat me. I still thought I won, though. It was a point system. It was BS. They was on your dick. Come on, fool. It is what it is. But, they was close fights. He won both of them, obviously. But at the end of the day, you can't really use that. We're two totally different fighters. He's evolved, I evolved. And, we gotta go what's been going on now.
Now, I'll turn things over to you, Tank. This is a huge fight for the DMV area. Does that add a little extra motivation, him being from DC, you from Baltimore, going into this fight?
Not really. I've been coming up and coming to DC for a minute since I was young, so I don't really see
It's more so for the crowd. It ain't necessarily between me and him, DC, Baltimore, but for the crowd, it definitely is. As a area thing, it is.
Now, Tank, Roach said earlier today that, he feels like the guys that you've knocked out recently don't have a chin. What's your response to that?
We gotta test his chin out. Come March the 1st.
We ain't on that. Motherfuckers don't hate me.
What's your reaction to that, Lamont? You said, you feel like guys.
That's what we gonna be in there for. Same thing he gonna try to test.
You seen my post, right?
Which one?
Well, I told you to leave the kids home.
My son gonna be front and center. Fuck you talking about? He'll be front and center.
Leave the kids
home. Why wouldn't he want to see his father
become
two-time world champ?
Lamont,
What's up?
Lamont, let me ask you this. You know, how is your style going to be different than anything Tank has faced, and how will you be able to get the upset and give him his first defeat?
It's just it's skill wise. I bring a lot to the table. I can adapt. I can fight various different styles. I'm tough. I'm gritty. I'm smart. I'm witty. Whatever the case may be, whatever I gotta pull out my bag of tricks to win, that's what I'm gonna do.
Look at
motherfucking. The rest of them, either they was one-trick ponies or they just ain't having none. So,
Do you feel like people are overlooking you in this fight as the underdog?
come on now, of course. I mean, but everything is opinionated. The only thing that's gonna matter is when we get in the ring.
As for you, Tank, you know, going into this fight, this will obviously be your first fight of 2025. How do you envision 2025 playing out for you?
25 is after next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight,
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
after our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, but
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
All right, I'll go to Lamont Roach Sr. over here. You know, obviously you have helped with your son becoming a world champion here. What do you need to do to craft a game plan to, no one's been able to solve Tank Davis. What do you need to do to, together with you and your team and obviously your son, to score that victory?
We're gonna do what we need to do to win. I'm not gonna get no secrets out, but we got a game plan. We're gonna execute it. We're gonna get the results we see.
Move that head, bob and weave, bob and weave.
That go both ways.
it go both ways.
Tank, what is Lamont gonna learn March 1st inside that ring here at Barclays Center?
Bob and weave. You got bob and weave.
He's gonna what?
You got bob and weave. Job, bob and weave.